to go over what had just happened previously, you guys had managed to fight your way to the keep um, in order to help bring the traveling merchant to see the mayor, who said that's the whole reason why he was there. You guys managed to fight your way there. I believe the ones who had gone down were Dovahkiin, Creed. Yeah, Dovahkiin and Creed had been knocked out previous to making it there. Sundweller, seeing an opportunity, rushed towards the keep before the party was then ambushed by a third roaming patrol. And managed to make it to the top of the wall, which I had before said 130 feet. I realize that's ridiculously tall. We're just going to retcon and say that it was 60 feet. So right after combat had ended, Sundweller had made it to the top, informed the guards that he had allies waiting on their side, and that they were about to be in trouble, as the rest of the group of the army had... Originally, they had waved at the party, with them failing their save check, or their stealth check. But after seeing them fighting with another patrol, decided that's probably not their allies. So with the army of cultists and kobolds and other enemies rounding the corner, Sundweller and a guard managed to lower basically what is a wooden platform down for the party to come up for at a time. The woman and her children managed to escape, and the entire party managed to make it to the top. However, none of the gnomes made it. A few of them perishing in combat due to flying arrows or rocks, I think.
You know what? We saved the named NPCs. That's what's important.
It seems like these people that weren't named or had these skill trees.
Not gnome number 5.
He was my favorite.
Alright, give me a second to pull my stuff back up here. Classic Dark Souls Fire League Shrine recap moment.
That moment where you sit there and contemplate, God, I gotta do this like 3 more fucking times.
Touch my left hip to level up.
That's not it. So we had the 3 children from 3 children Swift and Linian Swift who made it with you. And because you managed to get Linian and her 4 children along, you gain another 200 experience, which I will now divvy.
Sweet.
Yes. Okay, the whole party now has 175 experience. Let me pull up what I need for the keep. Where is my map? There it is. Okay, once again, here is the map for everybody.
Wait, we only have 175 experience?
Between all 5 of you, yeah. That's enough for a level.
That
man.
is not a level up.
100 experience for level 2.
I'm seeing 300 in the reference manual.
Really? Is it? I thought it was 100.
Yeah, it's 300. No, it's 0, 300, 900, 2700, 6500,
okay.
14,000.
Oh, well. Whoopsies. It's alright. I'm sure you guys will level up soon enough anyways.
I mean, halfway.
Yep, halfway.
It's Bon Jovi song, boys.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of all these.
Halfway there.
Getting on a stair.
Okay. Where is my...
Man, you can zoom so far in on this shit.
Yeah.
I shared this Twitch stream.
Okay. Just keep the fire ambiance in the background. Where the hell is the...
Keep the fire ambiance in the background. Back behind them.
I literally just spent like the entire time zooming in, and it does not stop. Infinite.
Infinite zoom.
It's crazy.
Infinite zoom.
Zoom, zoom.
Always nice to see Dan being productive.
It's my middle name.
Thought it was Mitsubishi.
Damn it. Walk right into that shit. It's canon now. I just hope you know.
Subaru, Mitsubishi, Toyota.
That's what you want.
It is.
Okay. Now I know what's going on. The problem of modules. When you haven't had time to read ahead. Okay. So you guys have just made it to the top of the wall, and you see Sundweller and the other guard that had helped pull you up. This guard's a dwarf, actually. And he's just kind of sitting there just... like, just taking a break. So, Zach and Josh are still knocked out.
Yep.
What are the rest of you guys doing?
I just, like, narrowly avoided getting fucked up by those guys.
So,
I just kind of roughly shoved the... Not, like, to be mean, but just, like, made sure he got off the platform safely.
Yeah.
Onto the wall.
I
So,
would like to go up to the
Reed and
dude and
Dovahkiin are
ask-
both unconscious then, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I would like to revive one of them.
How so?
well, if they're knocked unconscious, can't we do a healing action to...
No. You would need a healer's kit, or a potion of some sort in order to actually revive them. Otherwise, it's going to take an hour for them to come back with... Yeah.
Yeah, you have to restore 1 hit point to us somehow.
Yeah, they're already both stabilized. Like, they aren't dying.
Oh.
Yeah. You just need to restore a hit point to wake us up. Otherwise, it just keeps us stabilized.
And then...
Go ahead.
No, you're good.
Okay. I want to go up to the dude we escorted. Where Urk shiny coin?
He's just kind of looking at you. Which shiny coin?
I'm gonna look down. Look over the edge. Sure is a long way down. Urk don't have wings. You have wings?
Are you referring to your payment?
Yes.
You referring to your payment?
He looks over at Subaru, just daggers with the eyes.
When he does that, I mimic the sound of him running away in terror.
Intimidation check. You got your intimidation check, Dan?
Sorry, I was like, it wouldn't click on it when I was
Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, no. I've had customers more intimidating than you. As he reaches behind, and you hear it as he pulls a bag of what is clearly holding coins inside, holds it out to Urk, grabs Urk's hand, puts the bag in the hand. That's all you get.
What do you say?
That's all you get.
I am going to... Who's awake right now? This is just
Subaru and Sundweller. Yeah.
Wait, so he gives us all gold?
He gave them the sack of coins to Urk. He clearly doesn't care who gets the money. He's gonna leave it up to Urk to distribute it. As he walks up to the dwarf. Castellan, good to see you again. As the dwarf looks up, oh, it's fucking you again. Look, we told you last time we aren't interested in your fucking bags. They're the best bags in the business.
I just
Castellan,
together the shit that's happened, just making sounds of fucking like people getting murdered and shit. And at the end of it, I'm just like, bags. I'm just like walking. I'm fucking.
His eyes glaze over as he looks up and just goes, bags!
As Castellan just pinches the bridge of his nose. Look, you fat, retarded piece of shite. Take your bags and shove off. Well, can't really do that in the middle of the siege now, can I? Take me to Tarba.
I walk up to Urk and talk.
You're walking up to Urk?
Yeah, he has the money.
Okay.
I wanna find out more about this dude.
With his bag stuff.
I point to him and I'm pointing to the merchant, just like, and I'm talking to the dwarf. I'm just like,
Yeah.
bags?
Oi! Yes, this fucking piece of shit has been trying to sell us fucking bags for over a year now. Keeps coming back. Clearly, he's very determined. He came in the middle of the fucking siege.
I'm just looking really pissed off at the merchant right now. Like, and I'm just shaking my head at him.
You don't even look like you have the bags, do you now, Mr. Merchant? Well, kinda hard to bring it when you're fleeing for your life when the fucking city's on fire. Well, yeah, I imagine it'd be really quite hard to do that.
Urk, my friend, do you think we could possibly split the gold evenly between all of us?
Urk, no count. You count. I'm gonna like shove it at him.
Thank you.
All right, so you're gonna take
I'm
the
gonna count
bag
it
and
up.
start counting it out.
Yeah,
Okay.
count it up.
He gives
I'm gonna
you. Give me 1 second. There is a total of. Sorry. About 98 golds in the bag.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah, the dwarf, who was called Castellan, just walks up to the merchant and begins pushing him towards the edge, clearly not happy with what's going on.
Noticing an authority figure, I'm going to join it.
I'm gonna help.
Help push him.
Yep.
He's a guard. It's okay.
As you guys, yeah, I mean, doesn't take much effort. The merchant doesn't. Yeah, Castellan was already doing well enough. You guys are just helping at this point. As soon as he gets to the edge, the dwarf is like, "So, tell me, are you going to come back ever again and ask for a fucking bag to sell?" Maybe. Toot a fucking loo. Let's see here. Yep, that's a nat 1 on the merchant. As he goes flying off the edge onto the ground, as you see the cultists and the kobolds that were there splits and just he splats on the ground. They all just kind of look up. One of the kobolds goes, "What the fuck? They're throwing people at us! They're insane!" Oh my god! Yeah, no, that's what it is. They're insane! Run! As all the kobolds just sprint off in all directions, and the cultists run after them, trying to get them back. They roll a nat 1 on the insight check. So, yeah, kobolds, man, you guys have scared them very easily so far. Oh
They're
man.
frightful creatures.
I'm gonna point over the edge. Urk, not crazy. You crazy. Raw.
Urk just pulling himself off the edge.
Just make lizard noises at them.
Quickly, make lizard noises.
Alright. The dwarf turns around, just kind of like reshifting his armor back into place. Alright, so, Castellan Escobar the Red. Nice to make your acquaintance.
Shake his hand, and I stand at attention, awaiting orders.
I like a bird who can follow orders.
I'm gonna look at him.
So, looks like you boys were, except for, well, Creed. I recognize Creed.
Yes, it seems we're in a bit of a mess, and seems like you could use some help around here.
I suppose you could say that, considering the state of things.
Well,
Why sit-
As he just gestures around. Oh, look, there goes.
to the fire behind him.
There goes the building. All right.
As you could say, the neighborhood has gone.
I'm gonna look at
yeah,
him.
you
Why
could say
city
that.
on fire?
He looks back at you, gestures at the cultists. These
White
fuckers.
cultist. White cultist here.
Look, if I could tell you, I would have probably by now. Just saying. So, tell you what, if you're up for a bit of earning a bit more gold and doing the right thing and helping people out in need,
We are always willing to sign. For a price.
Yes, fair enough. Well, I mean, as you can see, there's only so much we can do for you at the moment with, again, he points at the flames, going on. But I can take you to the mayor. You know, Tarba, Nighthill. Take it to him. Try to get you, sorted
doors
straight.
holding-
I'm switching to Irish.
Gotcha. Are your doors
Okay.
holding well? Are you having trouble keeping them out?
Look. My gates... Oh, fucking God. I can't do Scottish from the save. Yeah.
You just have to try to pretend. You gotta pretend you're really drunk. Well, I don't know. That's
Yeah.
one thing. You gotta be really angrily drunk.
Be mean.
Yeah, piece of shit.
Be you.
Yeah, okay.
Get out of my swamp.
Call him a cunt.
Oh, my swamp donkey. There's the fucking Scottish accent. It's right here.
They may never take your what?
Alright. So, I'll take you to go see the mayor. We'll go from there. As far as my doors are concerned, take a fucking look for yourself. As you see waves of cultists trying to bash their way in through these really solid metal doors that are banded together with iron. There are not nearly enough of them right now to make a dent.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, let's go see Tarba.
Let's go see Tarball.
Don't mock me, bird.
I'm now apologizing.
Don't mock me, bird.
Alright, as he leads you guys along, basically to the center, or the round part of the keep, you see along the walls and in the center of the keep in the safe area, that's kind of where all the refugees are hiding out at this point. There aren't a lot of them, considering how big this town is. You wager that the few that have made it here were really lucky to do so, were probably just in the area at the time. Eventually, you guys are led inside of the keep. Let's see here. And are led to the top of it, where you see this old man just kind of barking orders from the top of the... right, the merchant is dead. I can remove his token now. Hi, merchant. He was sacrificed.
We should have totally copped one of his back before we threw him.
These are actually rather high quality.
Wow, is that velvet on the inside?
Oh god, is it talking?
Oh shit!
Is it monogrammed? Nice.
Okay, yeah, you guys make your way to the top and you see this old man kind of barking orders at various guards that are just kind of running along the wall. Silky gray hair just coming down, and looks to be injured. Currently has his right arm in a sling, and his blue tunic is kind of stained with blood. After he's done barking orders, Castellan motions for you guys to approach with him. He turns around and nods to Castellan. Who are these guys?
We got up the wall.
In very bad, like. Oh, sorry.
You got up the wall. Castellan, explain. Well, you see, I lowered
Remember the bad guy?
Yeah, the thing you told me not to do with the wooden plank. Yeah, because otherwise, the cultists could get in. Would you? I kind of lowered it for them. They were being chased. Did any of them get in? Well, obviously not. Otherwise, they wouldn't be standing here right now. We'd be going and taking care of it. Alright, stupid question, right?
Well, it doesn't really matter anyway. They had flying ones.
They have flying toolbox.
That's true. It is true. He looks over at Sundweller. That's what the archers are for.
I didn't see any archers on the wall.
They're doing their job in hiding very well.
Hand of God.
To be fair, you also never asked if there were any archers on the wall, and I never mentioned it, so...
Urk wouldn't have cared. I'm not rolling perception for that shit.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
I'm just trying to make a funny point, because...
Getting that 20. You see a bunch of arch material.
Out of thin hair. No,
it's surprising. They weren't there before.
They're all dwarves who can blend into stone, you know. Anyways.
They're all wind elementals.
I'm gonna approach this old man, just introduce myself with very bad lip sync, and be like, I am Subaru Toyota.
Hi.
Yeah, that's it.
Yo!
Can I search Josh's character for those cards?
Oh god. You're golden.
Investigation check. Investigation check, yeah. Go for it.
Ooh. Give me a second.
No,
you just pat him a little bit.
you kind of like just pat, 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 pat. You even like open his mouth and look inside. No, nothing there. Nice teeth though.
Urk, what are you looking for?
Card make food. Food make better.
What do you mean?
The good berries.
That card vaporized.
Is a dishonor.
Are you talking about his magical word? Well, you must wait for him to wake up in order for him to use them.
That okay. Urk expert at magic.
Oh, if you say so, I will get you the card. Can I search for the cards to give to Urk? 'Cause I
Sure,
believe-
you can search for it. Give me an investigation check. Let's see what happens.
You guys are gonna have to do a history check to remember what card I used.
That's what you think.
Damn! Okay, as Sundweller, you immediately realize he's still holding the cards in his hand with a fucking death grip. Inside their like box, as he and like you manage to get the deck out of his hand, but yeah, unless you're just gonna pull a card.
Oh, okay, and then I just give the deck over to Urk.
Alright, so I'm gonna be like,
Here you go. You can use the magic of the cards, I guess.
I'm gonna look at it for a second, hold the one I think is up, that it's it, and throw it in my mouth and chomp on it. Urk feel better
magic.
already.
They're magic. They're
Hold
gonna
on.
explode.
Hold on.
Intercept him, trying to eat that.
Okay, yeah.
Please.
Dex checks
Someone
both of you.
stop him from eating my cards.
Can I make like a convincing check? Can I try to convince him not to eat it as soon as he throws it in his mouth? You don't need me.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna need a nat 20 to beat that. And no, as Subaru just snatches the
It's not a
card.
nat 20.
Yeah, snatches the card out of, like, as you're about to chomp on it, just out of your mouth, almost taking your tongue with it. And you bite down, thinking you bit into the card.
Urk feel better
He
already.
feels better though.
It's
Urk, no. I'm gonna piece it together from several sentences, but I'm just like, Urk, no, eat.
Why Urk no eat?
Point to Creed. Creed card.
Urk
I
hungry.
apologize. I thought that Urk could use the magic. I do not understand the sarcasm.
Stealing is dishonorable.
Not steal,
It's
Urk
not
give back in
stealing
about
that you are
12.
going to give it back. Might I see the card so I can put the deck back together and hide it away until Creed does wake up?
Can I insight check him?
Yeah, go for it. And whether that's persuasion or deception, go ahead and roll, Mark.
Yeah. Well, I'm not trying to deceive him. That's what I'm actually going to do.
Okay. Then,
That's,
sorry.
that's
So he's
the answer.
being honest, so I give him the card.
Yeah. I take it and then I put the deck together and I hide it in one of my pockets.
Alright. Cool.
Meanwhile,
The
people are just staring at this.
so the dwarf and the old man are just kind of staring at you guys, like, and they look back at it, like back at each other, then back at you. The dwarf speaks up. Oh, weird group of adventurers, aren't you?
What adventurer?
I don't know. I'm sure I've seen this.
Urk, not adventurer. Urk, monk, and I'm gonna smash my fist against my chest.
Or
He's-
understand most ways. He just thinks the shit.
Castellan looks over at Targan. What was his name?
You had told us
Tarba.
Tabal.
Tarba.
Tarba.
Tarbar.
Thank you.
What is that turd he's got?
As he looks over back at Targa. Look, they're not going to do any harm. Let's just let them stay here for a little while. If they try to break in, I'm sure they'll pull their weight. Right, guys?
I'm sure they'll pull their weight.
I'm gonna point at my wounds.
Take
Urk
that
needs
as a
make
yes.
better. You have make better?
You guys have healers or doctors about?
Well,
or just at least supplies?
we do have a cleric. She's a little bit busy helping out the wounded down there. As he looks over, it's the gnome running about.
I am well experienced in the medical ways. If you could just possibly spare us some supplies, I can help.
We'll see what we can do. For now, just go ahead and take a break. Get a breather. See if we can't wake these two up. Well, it sounds like Creed is already coming through. As Tarba just kind of turns around and faces back out towards the city. Really not very interested in you guys anymore. Okay,
Man stares off.
yeah.
Cool guys stare at their city burning.
Yeah, after I just kind of watched the flames for a while, I guess I'm gonna try and I'm gonna ask the rest of them if they'll be like, help carry. I'm gonna point both Creed and Dovahkiin.
Yeah,
gonna-
I'll pick up Creed.
I'll help him and be like, come on, Magic Man. Me need make better.
I think you might need help picking up Dovahkiin. I can get. You might want to help him. Dovahkiin is a large creature, and as are you, Ark. I can get Creed on my own.
Alright, Urk's gonna go sigh as he picks up Dovahkiin, but he's just gonna kind of grab him by the back of the collar and like lift.
Grab him by the scruff. That's what dragons are like, alright?
Dragon scruff.
They're dragon scruff. Their mothers parade them around.
At this point, the looking out at this will just happen during while you guys are resting. I'm gonna say that during this hour, Dovahkiin and Creed, you guys come back too with 1 health, and then the rest of you guys, this is considered a short rest.
Okay.
So feel free to hit die to regain health.
Okay.
Just see.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Alright, so I get my second. I'm already at full health, and I got my second wound there.
I'm at full health.
Yeah, because for Creed and Dovahkiin, it just took them that long just to come back to.
Is there anything that's
Zach,
going on
you
that
can
we,
put your wounds to 9.
is there anything that's going on that we can do during the short rest?
Well, actually, this conversation is about to
Okay.
happen.
Okay, gotcha.
Like, this was during this conversation and everything. But also, Tarba brings, while looking out at the city, I'd give anything to know what we're up against and why. For that, we need prisoners. A commander, even a low-ranking one, is probably going to be best.
What are you asking about?
The dwarf speaks up. Well, there is the one that's kind of scooting around outside with the rest of the cultists. We could try to grab him.
We do have a birthday.
Gaston, you do realize that probably means we have to let the rest of the men just to fight, right? I did say it was a good idea.
There are a possible way to box them in so they cannot get in.
We don't really have the means to do that right now. Considering how this is all that's left.
So, so this is during the hour we are still out, right?
You guys, I would say you've come to at this point.
Wait, where's the fucking merchant?
Where are my cards?
He owes me gold, that motherfucker.
I make the sound of the merchant falling to his death.
With a couple extra bounces added in.
Yeah, I replay the last part like a few times.
Me,
Where am I?
Give me extra
Creed,
gold, he
Creed,
promised?
my friend.
Yeah,
I give Creed back his card.
thank you.
These were very well exposed. The Urk almost found them. He wanted to use the magic on them. I believed that he could. He almost ate one. We figured it out, and I have your cards.
I replay the conversation where that happened. I can take recording.
And he's just gonna smile and nod. That's alright. These cards are never fated to leave me, so.
What if I burn them? Would they then leave me?
He's just gonna look at Sundweller.
Have you
It's-
ever tested the fact that if you burn them, they might not come back? I would
When
be
you
interested
tempt
to
fate
know.
like that, it tends to retaliate.
I would just be interested to know if their fate is never to leave you, and they got
It's-
you too.
It's not something. It's not wise to tempt fate. Let's just leave it at that.
Who is fate, and why are we tempting?
Fate is the cosmic force of your destiny.
Come again?
He's just gonna sigh and kind of shuffle his cards.
I do not understand.
Your ultimate
Message
end
you use.
and the path you'll take to it. That is
I
your.
look over at Urk. I look over at Urk. Urk, do you get any of this?
Eric's just gonna like shake his head, like baffled by the situation.
I just
Is at this point you guys hear off in the distance a dragon. Everybody give me perception checks. And who's is that Tommy with the background? Yeah.
Is it?
Yep.
yeah.
Turn this a bit. You don't want to Papa John's commercials in the background?
Poppy Johnny's. Hey, yo,
We all
Papa
scored good.
John's.
Except for.
That's in character.
Urk just thinks it was his stomach growling. Everybody else, you guys look off in the distance and see a blue dragon begin to take flight. And it looks like it's about to start heading towards the keep. At this
I do
point,
not like
the dwarf runs over to the railing of the thing and shouts out, "Everybody get the fuck inside!"
I do not like this
as
situation one bit.
several defenders take up their position along the walls. Archers, you know.
Yeah. Archers.
Yeah.
The
Take
aforementioned.
their position along the wall as Targot and Castellan huddle against the stone side of the wall, to taking cover, getting down, and they're motioning for you guys to do the same quickly.
I'm gonna dive and take cover.
Yeah.
Ditto.
Okay.
I'll just get down.
Eric's gonna like look left, look right, and then decide it's probably a good idea if everybody's doing it.
Peer pressure. Sometimes it's for good.
You wouldn't dive into a ditch if your friends did, would you?
I mean, if it was to avoid a dragon, probably.
Yeah, that's fair.
What? Probably?
There's chance.
Fair
Throw me
chance.
into the dragon.
Okay. As it comes roaring overhead, looking at you guys, I need everybody to make me a wisdom save against its frightful presence.
Oh, what save?
Wisdom.
Fail me. Oh, he failed me now.
I didn't do too
Son of a
bad.
bitch.
My wisdom save is me getting on all fours and my hair standing up.
Fuck, this is so dishonorable.
Dovahkiin and Sundweller are the only two that made the save. Everybody else, you are frightened for 1 minute.
I just hiss at it.
So dishonorable.
I'm gonna
Yes.
yell in Draconic, "Why you scare Eric?" and just like start running in circles.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Why
curl
you
my
scared,
tail.
Eric?
I'm gonna curl my tail and hold my hands over my head, and just kind of like shiver, not
no,
moving.
No, not again, not again.
Just staring at it, like shaking with fear.
Okay, as it comes over the keep, you hear it inhale, and then unleash its lightning breath attack along the wall, taking out a total of incinerating, actually. Where the fuck is the? Okay. For those who are looking at this happen, it instantly incinerates two of the defenders, leaving nothing, and injuring another two with the blast. Basically
We need
clearing
Jaden up.
clearing a whole little section of the wall as the cultists all cheer at this happening.
For generic birthday cheering, press 1.
Yeah. You also notice that while most of the archers had actually managed to land their hits, none of them seem to have done any sort of damage at all to this beast.
Can I speak? Or what does Frightened Presence to do?
It means we can't move closer to the target, and we have to run away for the move. You can't willingly move closer to it.
Yeah, for
Yep.
a
Try to get away from it as far as possible.
So give me 1 second, because technically we are in combat now, so everybody give me initiative rolls.
Okay, that's not so bad.
Conscious status.
Ooh,
Fucking Urk.
fucking Eric.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm trying to find initiative again.
What? Why?
Main page between your arm.
Oh, I see.
I like how you're just yelling at the dragon.
Why are you scared, Eric?
Shout at the devil!
fucking Nikki Six is just shooting his fucking base fire biff shit like.
Okay. He will be going at the bottom of the initiative order. As he has begun to circle around. Let's see here. At this point, he's just circling. Clearly, he's not really too invested into this fight. He's really just kind of toying with you guys. You guys also don't know that his name is Lethanon. That's just his character at this point. As the attack just finishes, the dwarf stands up. Castellan, you're not gonna fucking hurt my keep, you son of a bitch! As he runs into the keep.
I don't think he can understand you.
And with Targa in tow. At this point, he's circling about a good, 80 feet in the air. So he's about the same height level as you guys are, because you are at the top of this keep. He's just kind of circling around at this point. To give you guys a better description of your current area, you're basically on the top with some ramparts. If you are small, then you'd be able to get full cover from these by hiding behind them, as long as he's on the direct other side of it. If you are medium sized, maybe best you can do is get 3/4 cover.
So let me just check if I think I'm a medium creature. Just checking.
I'm pretty sure all of you are. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
medium. The only ones that are small are halfling or gnome. So
Right now.
okay. Let me see here. Okay. It is currently flying around about right here, we'll say. And just circling. We're going to start at the top of initiative with Urk.
Did it respond when I yelled at it?
It was too far away, and it was in the middle of shooting off its lightning breath when you said it, so no, it doesn't look like it responded.
How far away is it now?
Exactly as far as away as on the map.
Oh, neat. So, Eric's just gonna take cover. Fuck it. He knows he's not the most important thing or pointy thing on the food chain. So, he's just gonna kind of take cover until he can actually do something.
Okay. So you're gonna take cover behind, try to get 3/4 cover, basically.
Yeah.
All right.
It's an L for lagging.
Is that trap door that the two dived in still open?
Yeah.
Creed is gonna hide in there. He's just gonna jump into the keep.
If you are currently frightened, you can try to remake the save at the end of your turn.
Okay.
I know, but during my turn, he's got to get away.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
gonna go
no.
jump into inside the keep.
That's fine. So Urk and Creed, go ahead and try to remake the wisdom save. Okay, Urk, you're not scared anymore. Creed, you're still
Okay.
scared.
Yep. He's inside the keep, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, Subaru.
So when he says he went into the keep, is it like, does it descend down, or is he in like sort of a cozier area?
No, like there's a stairway kind of leading down that it was just
yeah.
trap doors that opened up to reveal them.
Yeah, I'm a going there.
You would go in there. You're following behind him.
I'm a going.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
It's a fucking dragon.
It is.
Yeah, I'm not equipped for this, and I'm gonna try to remake that.
Alright, Sundweller.
I will also make the quick decision to go down into the keep and not get burnt up here. And I will look back and I will say, guys, quickly, let us get down there.
Okay, Subaru, you are still scared.
Oh, I bet.
Very scared.
Some scurry shit, man.
Dovahkiin.
Sorry, Urk, but I must go. And
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go hide. I'm gonna go
Alright.
inside the keep.
Alright,
We all just ran in there. Except for Eric, who decided.
Lethanon's turn.
Urk just decided to lay down. Everyone was like, run! Urk's like, oh, lay down.
You guys are stupid. They're gonna be.
They're gonna be looking. It's a rookie move.
Alright, as it just continues to circle around. Urk, your turn again.
I'm gonna look behind me, have a quick moment of clarity, and realize it's Urk versus the world. Urk doesn't like those odds. And I'm just gonna slam the trapdoor shut.
Okay. We'll go ahead and end combat there for now. However, you guys are still scared for at least another 54 seconds.
I'm just making like seagull sounds when they're distressed. Like,
Everyone's garbage.
Shitting everywhere.
Okay.
yes.
Basis form.
As you guys hear on the outside, that's not good. The dragon just, after another 6 seconds, swoop in for another attack. Looking out of a portcullis inside, reveals to you guys, seeing him incinerating another 4, injuring another 2. Another 6 seconds to go by. He repeats the attack, killing another 2, and injuring... Or sorry, killing another 3 and injuring another 2. Basically clearing all of the defenders along the wall.
Goddamn.
And then you hear it kind of fly off. Not exactly sure where it's going at this point, as you can't see it from your current view. But after a while, your fear goes away.
I feel deeply ashamed.
Would you say
Dishonored.
When did
I'm
kobolds...
just fucking waving my katana around and yelling dishonored.
No,
Dishonored.
When did kobolds get a dragon?
Well, it's not
More
just
like when
kobolds.
did-
They're
More
like
like, when did
cultists.
a dragon get some kobolds?
like
He's asking the dwarf.
the dwarf looks back. Well, there's more than just kobolds, you know. There's the fucking cultists too. A bunch of human elves and everything else in between.
When did they get a dragon?
Oh, fuck if I know. Looks like it's gone
Punch hard,
now, though.
but not that hard.
considering everybody's dead. Or dying.
Yeah, we should probably go see to the wounded.
We're not going back up there.
No, Urk, we will be going down.
Oh, down good.
Down
Down
good.
good. Down good.
Okay, well, first mission has been failed. Okay. So you guys are going out to the main area, main
Yeah.
opening in the fort. Okay.
Very cautiously, I'm gonna look upward before I do.
Makes raptor sense.
Yeah, from what you can tell, there are no more there be no dragons here.
There be no.
Your dragon's in a different castle. Thank God.
Okay. At this point, you guys make your way down, and you see that the gnome you had mentioned before is running around. She's wearing a white cloak of sorts, running back and forth. You are seeing her healing everybody to the best of her ability, only using magic when she sees that it's a serious enough situation, but reaching into her bag and using bandages on everybody else. Doing a fairly good job at it too, considering she's the only one who seems to be trying to help.
Can I help her?
I would also like to pitch in with some medicine checks.
Sure, medicine checks from the both of you.
Because I'm proficient. Hooray!
Nice.
Okay, the both of you walk up, asking what you can do to help. Without even saying anything, she just hands each of you just groups of bandages and salves, and just says, "Get to work."
I look to Sundler. Get to work.
I look at him. Get to work.
Get to work. And I start going to work.
All right.
I'm gonna check the door, the big metal door.
The knocking seems to have stopped. Before they were constantly trying to bash it down with battering rams or magic, you think, but none of it was powerful enough to knock it down.
Is there any way to like see through? You know, is there any like windows you can open and see through?
There is a metal slit that you see that looks like one of those ones that you just shink and push back. It's very small.
The
but...
pink slit.
I'm gonna very carefully, like, slide it slightly open and peek through.
All the cultists, kobolds, and some chaser dragons are still there. They're just kind of all... They have their attention elsewhere. A lot of them are facing backwards, actually, away from the gates.
Can I see down the path any?
No.
What they're looking at?
Too many bodies.
I'm gonna close the thing.
Opens it wider. Hey guys, what you looking at?
So,
we're just
all
looking
the
at the
cultists are looking at something down the road. I'm not sure if that's good.
Not good.
You guys have bandages?
Could be good.
Can you bandage up some?
Of course, I will. I will. What did you see out there?
They're all still there. They're just outside looking at something down the path instead of trying to break down the door.
Well, what do you want me to make to heal him more, Hayden?
Sorry, what?
He's using bandages.
On...
Hi.
Oh, on Creed. Okay. Let me see here.
I rolled that 12.
Again, unfortunately, without the healer's feet, a healer's kit only manages to stabilize, but it provides comfort.
Okay, so I'm not like in pain anymore, at least.
Yeah. Before, because I know you're probably gonna bring this up, Mark. Before, when we were using bandages and stuff, that was before I realized probably like that's not how it works. Healing like 1d4 and stuff.
Yeah, I get it. I have a question.
Huh.
I have herbalism kits. What can I use those for?
To make herbs. It allows you to.
What?
It's
You
you're
got me.
really never gonna need to use them. It's for gathering components and stuff like that.
It says I can make potions and toxin.
And that's what it's for.
Well, okay, so I can make potions with them essentially if I have the herbs.
Herbs too. Yeah.
It contains a variety of instruments such as clippers, mortar, pestles, pouches, vials. Herbalists used to create remedies and potions.
Okay. Yeah, but you'd have to collect all that stuff.
Yeah, no, I wanted to ask.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check
Wait,
up
hold
the
on,
stairs.
I asked what was outside the door.
I told them they were all still out there, but they're looking down the path. I'm gonna go try and get a better look. So I'm gonna walk up these stairs.
Wait, I want to go look out the door. I want to look out the little metal slit.
All right. So while Creed's walking up the stairs, Creed, you just see scorch marks all along every single part of the wall, and also just ashes, piles of ashes where the defenders once stood. You see that there are more people, kind of like volunteers from the civilians, donning armor that they could find and beginning to try to fill the positions once more because they realize that if this door falls, they're fucked.
Yeah.
But you also notice that there is a smaller door that seems to kind of lead out. Also known as a sally port.
Okay. I'm more interested to see what they're looking at the moment.
Yeah, can
Okay.
I roll like a history to see if I might know what's in the area, what it might be flying toward?
I wanna talk to those people. I wanna try to deceive them. I wanna open up a little metal slit.
Okay.
Can I see first?
Josh, Creed, looking out, roll me perception. Tommy, you want to roll history to see if you could figure out where the dragon might have gone?
Yeah, to see if I know what's in the area or where it might be flying.
You can try, yeah.
I can't
I just
just
wanna
look
go
down and
around.
see it.
Well,
You
I
just
can't
got up
just
there
look
hitting
down
what?
and see what they're doing.
yeah, give me a history check, Tommy. Creed, okay, Josh, as far as it's concerned for you, you just need to not roll a 1. No, Urk, you know jack shit.
You know it's not here.
Maybe. You don't know. Creed, what you see is, because you rolled not a 1, is that all the cultists and kobolds seem to be kind of almost circled around this single individual who's walking around, kind of parading in front of these guys. You notice that he is a half dragon. No, not a dragonborn, a half dragon, different race.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit.
And he is has blue scales. He's currently just kind of walking around, seeming to give his troops a pep talk. But with that perception roll, you have no idea what he's saying.
All right, I'm gonna go down and see if I can't find Castellan and Tarbar again.
All right.
Is there anything else?
What? Is there?
Is there any way I might know this dragon or know where it's from?
You are
Or
also
history behind
you're
it?
also a blue dragon, aren't you?
Yeah.
Give me a history check.
His name is
Damn. Good. catch, Zach?
You know that there are a few blue dragons that live in this area, as well as more than just that. However, it's kind of odd that this one seems to be taking a side, even for just a little bit. Beyond that, with a history check, you aren't really sure, but yeah, it's hard to know. You're not exactly from this direct area.
Aiden,
Ah,
can I do my thing now?
aha. So
Okay.
you're wanting to open up the slit and try to talk to one
Yeah,
of the cultists.
just a little bit, but like, yeah, because I've so far been mistaken for the cultist about 3 times, so I'm gonna try my luck at it again.
Okay, should be interesting.
Yeah, I want to in my most normal sounding voice possible, I want to act like I'm like kind of speak out a little bit, like I'm part of the crowd, but not too high of a pitch. Say, what are we looking at? What's coming?
From inside the gate.
And they're close. You were literally like, yeah, they're like right there.
They are, yeah.
So
All right, give me a performance check.
Ooh, I like it.
One of them's just not paying attention.
Damn it.
Ugh.
Fuck.
One of the cultists turns around, pulls out his sword, begins to was just about to slowly slide it into the hole. You tried.
Wait, he slowly slides it in the hole. Can I like close it halfway and then just like grab?
No. You've already closed it before he could
So I'm
do
looking
anything.
for
It did
Tarbal
bug me.
and
I would have thought you
Castellan.
had me roll a deception.
Yeah, they're both. It would be deception if you had the actor feat. It's kind of up to me if I want you to do
yeah.
deception or performance, anyways. But
It didn't matter either way. It was a 1 bonus with the.
yeah,
I just wanted to try it.
because it involved acting, that's why it was performance.
Did I see him do this?
Yeah, no, I mean he kind of just did it.
I walk over to him and I point at myself and I start fucking talking from things I've heard cultists say this whole damn time.
Well, it's not as it's
Like
not as if
pitch
you had the-
perfect.
It's not as if you had the idea yourself. Did you?
So basically, you're just going, get him, and ah, and my neck.
Yeah,
Good job.
basically.
Hey, I'm walking here. Yeah.
By the way, I'm also waving over Dovahkiin as I'm going over to the 2.
Good job mimicking the cultist.
Dovahkiin and Creed, you guys can feel free to consider this a short rest and use your hit die to regain health.
I will.
I hope you would.
Is that?
It's the
Yeah.
HD die at the very bottom of your main page.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Look at beginner's luck, like OP
Yeah.
over here.
I'm only
Saying
1
it.
off from being full, so.
Okay. It is still nighttime, by the way, you
Anyways.
guys. I
I'm,
wasn't sure if I had made that clear or not.
I'm waving Dovahkiin over to the guards. Or not the guards, Castellan and Armagh.
Okay. I'm coming.
And I'm gonna pardon me, Castellan, Zabah.
What?
Did you guys know the commander out there has blue scales? It's probably half dragon.
They look at each other. The cold dragons. I think it's probably safe to say it's the cult of dragons at this point.
I don't know. Do you think it would be the cult of dragons? They had a giant dragon over our head, but it Could be any.
Yeah, so,
Have we considered the cult of anti-dragon?
Have you guys had a run-in with the Cult of Dragons before or something? Is there any reason why they're attacking you guys?
Cult of hot?
I'll leave this to you to explain, Fred.
Guard A.
Yeah, I'm
Castellan.
sorry,
Castellan.
I'm terrible with names. As he kind of walks off back inside of the main building. Alright. Cult of Dragons. Been dealing with their shite for a little while. They haven't done anything this nearly crazy for a while. We've just had some people go to join them. That's about it. That's all we know. First time they've made a move on anybody, as far as we can tell.
Would Dovahkiin here be able to maybe convince them to leave? Because he's Dragonborn?
I sincerely doubt that, but you can feel free to try.
Wait, I know we could kill their leader and make our dragon their.
Blue Dragon and Dragonborn are different. Or Half Dragon and Dragonborn are different.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Am I privy to this conversation, or is this between Dovahkiin and Creed? And
They're not
Castellan?
being.
We're
They're
not
not being.
whispering,
Yeah, they're not being secret about it.
No, I just didn't know if we were in the same vicinity. So I'm just gonna look at Castellan, hold out one hand, and be like, "Cult of Dragon," and just kind of like look at him confusingly, like, "Why are we just finding out about this now? Like you just made this connection. Probably would have been helpful to know that earlier."
So, is there any weakness? What do you know what they want, maybe?
Look, again, I told you this before. If I knew any of this was happening, I would have probably told you. So, with that in
I
mind,
was probably unconscious when you told me that.
you were. Like a little bitch.
So, how would I know?
What if I can convince the cultists that they're following an imposter who's just a half-dragon, and I'm like a full Dragonborn? Tell them to fuck
technically, Half Dragon is closer to dragons than Dragonborn are.
Yeah.
Rip.
Dragonborns are just humanoids that are that just came about from somewhere down the line, a dragon being involved. Half dragons are just direct half dragons, like as far as
Genetic mutation.
Fuck the lady.
yeah. At least that's what I remember it being.
Or a really advantageous dude fucked a dragon.
It's there. Gonna go for it.
Dragonborn were more like surprise
turned on by it?
mutations. Like a dragon egg just popped out of Dragonborn.
Fucking Jaina Prime.
And they were just like, surprise! Whereas a half dragon is actually like dragon human intercourse, and then the abomination that is born from that is a half dragon.
Wait, even if it was just from the egg, that would make it more so than a regular dragon, or half dragon.
The Urk or the egg?
God damn it.
Well, there's a lot of speculation, a lot of like, oh, the gods interfered and messed with dragons. This is a
One of those
punishment.
times it would
Not a
really
punishment.
help if the lore was like crystal clear.
Anyways, so I'm just gonna look at Dovahkiin and kind of shrug.
Yeah, I don't know.
Called to the dragons.
It is a highly irresponsible.
Would that mean if we killed their leader, they would just disband because there would be no more dragons?
I'm pretty sure their leader might be the dragon.
Oh,
Maybe.
What if we killed a half dragon? Will it be like only half leadership?
As long as it's not the dragon that's overhead's kin.
I like the way this one thinks, as he points over to Sundweller.
You know what they say? Cut the head of the dragon, or something.
Or you could be killing the dragon's child, in which case he's just gonna be mad.
And I
Or-
made the sound of the fucking dragon that attacked us.
Who all saw the dragon being taken aback at the sight of the other dragon? Like, who all saw that? Who saw that?
I did.
Okay.
I think I was the only one, because I was like right next to you.
Gotcha.
So, would you like to try and speak to them, Dovahkiin?
How long will it take to open and close those big ass doors?
Or you can just climb up to the top of the wall and yell down at them.
There's also
I
a
suggest
second
you do
door.
that instead.
Erk's gonna sprint up as fast as he can. And be
I
the
believe
first
Erk
one to
could
talk
be
to
our
him.
go-between.
I'm going with Dovahkiin.
I feel like Erk would be our better diplomat.
I'm going to just
He is very
no.
I will try.
Okay, Dovahkiin, go ahead and give it your best shot. If not, we have a small army and a half dragon to fight.
Okay.
No pressure.
Haha.
Maybe a full dragon.
And maybe a full dragon.
So was I literally born of a dragon? Like I came out of a dragon's egg? Is that what you're saying?
Maybe if you were that
give me a
old,
second.
if you're like a clan elder, I think that's how it works. I haven't looked into the Dragonborn lore too much. Like once enough came out of the eggs, they just started mating and making more Dragonborn on their own, as their own race. So
Yeah.
unless you were like really old,
That would require a lot of
really
Dragonborn.
old.
That's a genetic mutation. That's highly unlikely.
Well, it says here in the player's handbook, shaped by draconic gods. Dragons.
there you go. Yeah, see, it was a
There,
god.
Originally had dragons being raised combined best attributes of dragons.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go.
Say the faithful service to true dragon.
Dragon
Yeah,
gods.
Half dragons come about when a dragon is polymorphed and mates with another creature. Sometimes that produces a half dragon.
Yeah.
Ah,
Polymorph.
Proudmore, I see.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it can also happen.
Polymorph.
It can also happen when a Mazwizard's spell or ritual transforms or ritual bath in dragon's blood. Apparently, I'm reading straight from the Monsters Manual right now.
Yeah. Weird shit.
Well,
Well, yeah,
I'm basically gonna.
yeah.
I want to tell the cultists that their leader is a defiler of dragons, trying to convince them that it was a human who like fucked another dragon and he was born of that.
Okay.
That-
So instead of just saying you're gonna say this, actually say it. Roleplay
Yeah.
this.
Okay.
He
Okay.
fucked a dragon!
Yeah. Your leader is a
You don't have to scream it out. You can just speak it.
If you're true dragon cultist, I'm actual dragonborn. You should follow me, not this phony. And you should all stop attacking this keep.
I'm making applause sounds behind it.
I have confidence.
Opens mouth. That's
All the cultists kind of grow quiet as they all just kind of like look at you. Give me a persuasion roll.
Get a 20.
Skills?
Skills.
Yeah, it's skills. That's not a 20.
That's
Also,
five
I have
times
a
less
plus
than
4. Can like 3 of them run away?
We're just trying to get something out of this.
Here, hold on.
wager on that bet, you know. The silent
Instead
roll.
of fighting a small army, it's a small army minus 3.
Yes.
Break their ranks! 3 people run away.
They're close enough.
As what you see is the blue half dragon just kind of raise his sword, and he's stupid.
I'm gonna
As-
yell
man, he fucking got him.
Well, what is his persuasion check?
higher than
What a hero!
It was higher than yours. Or actually, sorry. Actually, so hold on. I'm not done yet.
Gotcha.
As the cultists kind of like all like look and start talking about themselves, You see kind of two distinct groups begin to form as some of them begin to shift towards the gates, and the other kind of still keep with the half dragon. But obviously his group's a bit bigger. You can keep trying to say stuff if you like.
Okay.
Urk, you are the only savior now. You must convince the rest of them.
All he said was that he's stupid.
I'm gonna yell at him. Why puny dragon?
This is what he looks like.
Call
by
for
the
bigger
way.
dragon.
Ooh, thanks.
Okay.
You
Stupid.
dragon dick.
That's all you have to say. Writing my speech.
Can you hear me? Like, did my shit go through or no? Oh, okay. I yelled down at him. I'm like, why you send a bigger dragon? Why you no send you to fight Urk?
He ignores you.
Can I see if I realize that statement there is true? That it's weird to call upon another dragon to do your dirty work as a dragon?
Sure.
Oh, you know there's actually no, like, basis behind this. Urk's just talking things.
I know, but the idea just...
You don't really think anything of it.
Okay.
Did he respond?
No, he ignored you, Tommy.
I'm gonna throw a dart at this motherfucker. I'll roll the disadvantage. I don't give a fuck.
Hold on. Let me see if you can even... Yeah, you can try.
Okay.
Bulls.
Are you gonna say anything else, Zach?
Well, but before anything...
Dragon cultists.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, before anything even gets said, because Urk is impatient, threw the dart, and as it just tinks off the splint mail that this half dragon is wearing.
That was a good shot from the courtyard, Urk.
Yeah.
No, Urk was on top of the wall. He just hasn't moved it yet. I remember saying so earlier.
Well, yeah, I sprinted up there before anybody should have got there.
Yeah, you just didn't move your mini. At this point, all the cultists that were and kobolds that were kind of backing towards the gate have turned around and have joined the rest of the group.
We had people,
So
but
I
then
lost
they...
my-
Yeah, you instead of talking, you let Urk throw a dart, so now they're all against you.
Hayden,
Huh.
As true
did I hear
cultists.
Did I hear anything that the cultists were saying when they came from this?
No. And Dan, your mic's pretty quiet, by the way.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's better?
Yeah.
Take charge, Zach. Say something.
Okay. As true cultists, why are you following a half dragon when you could follow me, one born of dragons? You guys are committing blasphemy upon your own cult of dragons.
Hit me another persuasion. With advantage, actually. That was pretty good.
How do I advantage?
Bottom
Bottom
left,
left.
the ADV. You just click it,
Add
and then your next roll would be advantaged.
Okay. Found it.
Okay. As
I look over at Dovahkiin.
okay, yeah. What are you gonna do, Mark?
I look over at Dovahkiin and I said, if you want to, I can act like you can defeat me, and we can have a fake fight. Destroy me completely. That will probably.
I like how you are still. I like how you are talking like you have crappy Japanese accent.
That is supposed not to be my job.
No. It's not a Japanese accent. I'm trying to act more like Middle Eastern. It's kind of.
I'm not gonna lie, the whole time you've been talking, you've been like, you cannot defeat us, cultist! Aww!
Wait, it's because of the... some slack. Cut me some slack. I don't know them standing.
While I try to figure out what's going on, I have to go switch my laundry. I'll be right back.
Wait, can we take a 5-minute break then?
I
can
like
smoke a
the
cigarette?
roll.
5-minute break.
Whatever roll just happened, I
Yeah,
like
it's
that
no break.
Hayden just dropped his jaw and wide-eyed at it. So it's either really, really good or really, really bad.
Come on, Hayden.
I need to make a sick
we'll see what happens.
All right,
Like-
smoke check.
Like, I was just watching, because every time Hayden rolls, I just watch his face. And he literally just dropped, he went... He made that face, he went...
Well, you know that means it's either a 1 or a 20.
Yeah, exactly, it's either super fucking good or super fucking bad.
Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette.
Same.
Okay, I'll just sit here awkwardly.
Just masturbate. You're on camera, perform.
You perform, damn it!
I'm
I'll
good.
give you some cheers or whatever they use for whores.
Woo!
Yeah, the woo at the end.
Why is she so mad at you? Well, women have these things in their bodies called...
Fucking smokers, man. God damn it.
Those motherfuckers.
I hope they're happy. There's Zach.
Alright.
Just waiting on Tommy and Danny now. Dan.
Got a new mouse.
Yeah. Is that Razer or?
It's
Thermaltake.
whatever this brand is.
Oh yeah,
Thermaltake.
Thermaltake.
Is it?
They make the best mice and or keyboards. Trust me. I
Yeah,
like
Keyboard's
Mark-
the same brand.
Yeah, Mark's a Thermaltake fanboy
I'm a huge
for good reason. There's a good reason behind it.
This is my keyboard. Oh, and there's my cat. Oh, hello.
Dude, did you get that from Thermaltake too? They're
Yes.
selling some nice shit.
Newegg had a great sale on black cats.
And that's where I got my Siamese from.
Hi, Asha. How you doing, cat?
She has to lick my finger. No, don't pet me. Not the head scratch.
You got me for 30 more minutes, Aiden.
Yeah, and we're gonna do this quick interaction, and then we'll wrap up for the night.
Awesome.
Please check your children's candy very carefully this Halloween. I found an M4A3EA Sherman tank in this box of Pocky.
Yep. Yeah, that me. Damn Pocky. And there's Dan.
Here's Dan, yes. Daniel-sama. Kawaii desu.
And there's a cat
There
on
are
my
two
desk.
things. There are only two things certain in life: one, death, and two, sleep in a tank top when you wake up when your titties will be out.
Only if you got titties.
Oh well.
Half the chat has titties.
My titties are too strong.
So, did
Okay.
we roll good or bad?
So what happened was several of the cultists and kobolds that were previously, backing towards the gate, fighting with the other cultists, suddenly just begin. He's the true Dragonborn! And begin attacking the others. As they begin all infighting. However, this doesn't last for very long, as the half-dragon steps forward and lets forth a rather large roar. However, you do see that the ones that had stood up before against their comrades are now laying on the ground dead. You managed to thin out their numbers quite a bit. There will be experience rewarded for that, but not just
Was
yet.
it more than 3?
I'd say about 10 of them
Alright.
are on the ground dead. The other ones that are injured kind of realized that was really stupid and stopped.
Guys, it was just a prank.
It was a prank, bro. It was a prank.
Flee, my friendly cultists. Find safety.
The half-dragon steps forward. Your friendly cultists are dead. I will be back at the break of dawn. to challenge a champion of your choosing. In return, he brings forward these 4 prisoners: a woman, a teenage boy whose tunic is currently covered in blood, and 2 children. You immediately hear a cry from one of the defenders that's along the wall and made his way back up. He was injured from from the dragon attack before. Those are my kids! That's my family! As he looks ready to just hop over as the dwarf and mayor from before hold him back and kind of restrain him. And then the half dragon takes the prisoners and begins walking back into town towards what looks to be what was once the tavern. You guys had passed an inn earlier, but the tavern. Let me pull up the map here. Oh, actually, yeah, you guys wouldn't see it from here. He just begins walking off.
As he's leaving, I just repeat what he said earlier. And he's stupid.
The defender that was restraining just begins kind of weeping as he's being held back. Yeah, no, he's on the wall. He while crying, he reaches over to you, Super. Please save my kids, my family.
I will avenge them.
They're still alive.
I only have a couple of brief set phrases, so I mean. He's close enough.
You're basically promising him his family's not gonna make it through the night.
You're gonna
Better
avenge
set his
them.
expectations low so that he just better go back, man. And if we don't bring him back, well, I mean, we told him.
Literally just like, I don't know about all that saving stuff, but avenging, yeah, we can do that.
I can do that. I'm really good at that.
So the half dragon and those fools left.
Yeah, there's still a large amount of cultists and kobolds and various other enemies outside the gate. But the half dragon and about 16 of will look to be a bit more well dressed kobolds, like more equipped, leave with him.
None of them are friendly. They're all dead. All my friends are dead.
All your friends are dead.
Push yourself to the edge.
I'm gonna look over at Dovahkiin. I'm so glad I thought of that idea.
Good call.
That
Good
was
call.
a very honorable Dovahkiin.
All right. We'll go ahead and end there for the night. But if there's anything you want to do to wrap up real quick.
I would like to find some paper and just roughly sketch out like boiling oil, like a barrel, I guess. Something
Yeah.
like that. Just show it to like Castellan or somebody.
Oh, that's a pot.
I'm like, I point to the picture. I'm pointing down at cultists. Like,
I believe
You-
he
you
wants
want
dump
to serve-
something on them.
Do you want to serve them soup or something? Is that what you're trying to get at?
Yes, very hot soup.
A suit.
What if
is
we
so hot?
make
they
sounds
could
of
almost
people
kill
burning
them.
since we fucking passed that the whole time.
Look, we're not going to waste our food supplies of what little there are to just kill. Okay?
Do we have oil?
Do you
for
eat
lamps?
oil?
Oh.
I
As you see this, like,
really shitty look.
this realization just wash over his face. You want to pour the oil on top of the cultists.
Yes.
I start laughing like.
It will make them quite slippery. They'll have a hard time moving
Well, what
around.
if we set it on fire first,
Make it hot.
and then you just pour burning oil?
I like your line of thinking, lad.
That would burn a lot of them.
Aye, it would. Oi, someone get the cook. Tell him we need to borrow his cauldron. And all the oil!
All of it? All of it!
all the oil.
Alright, we'll go ahead and end there for the night then.
You want to go ahead and divvy out experience, or is it not going to be enough to level up?
Well, for you guys had failed the mission to drive off the dragon, as he kind of succeeded in his.
Go team.
We were like,
Believe it or not,
half
when
of
they're
us
like
were
60
injured to near death. No.
Believe it or not,
Right
when they're
away,
60
away.
feet away, it's really hard to damage something with your fist. I'm not Mr.
one
Fantastic,
health.
I'm just Dirk.
Yeah, no,
one
they're-
health.
I
The
did
car-
not regret my decision
Alright.
of cowardice.
Yeah. No, it's okay. You guys honestly made the right decision in that moment. It was just an event that had to happen. So experience to be added. Let me see. How much
Multiply by
were...
10.
I know you can see the looks I give you now.
I know. It's not going on, so I'm just looking at you. Staring.
Story... Greenest Informs. I'm just trying to see how much experience the cultists are worth.
1965s. I bet they'll be flying cars and a cure for cancer in the future. 2017. Are PB&J sandwiches racist? Dude,
5 tips you might not know about PB&J sandwiches.
So, like, my girl was watching TV before she fell asleep, so there's just this show on in the background from the Discovery Channel, and, like, they're dealing with cows for, like, it's been like this for 2 hours. And, like, they've been elbow deep in their pussies for, like, 20 times so far. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? This is either extreme animal porn or fucking white animals giving birth.
That's fucking hilarious.
Mm.
Is it like 2
Hey, man,
hours?
It's
of
uncomfortable
cow
for me,
births.
too.
Okay, 250 experience, just, let's see, split up on the party for that. Trying to think if there's anything else you guys did that's worthy of experience tonight.
Does Zach get experience?
Zach's gonna get experience for, well, I split the experience for getting the cultists to fight against themselves for a bit amongst the whole party, because a lot of you guys had a role in that.
Okay.
Zach is going to get a bonus of 75 experience for being the one to roleplay that. So, Zach, you now have 300 experience.
Hey.
Which
Do
means
I get any experience from coming up with the idea?
you get 25 experience for coming up with the idea.
Yay!
I can't wait to burn the fuck out of these cultists.
So just go ahead and add the experience, or, well, actually, never mind, I'll do it.
Yeah, help me, Hayden.
I don't need 50 more experience to level up.
Okay, so,
Like,
Deliver
next
Key.
session we'll play Greased Up Cultists. Fucking burn them to death. Greased Up Death Guy.
Okay, yeah, you gave it to yourself.
They got a dragon! Oh no, they got a dragon! I gotta run away! You can't catch me though!
It's really about it for tonight. Well, hold on. Subaru and Sundweller, you guys helped with healing. I'll give you guys 25 experience each for that.
Am I able to level up?
Yeah,
Yes.
you get to level up. We'll worry about that next session, though.
Okay.
How?
It'll be a lot.
Where do I check how much experience we have?
Um,
Under class and level, if you click the magnifying glass, it shows you, it'll bring up a thing and you can just put your XP there.
Yeah, I just went ahead and gave it for you.
Thank you.
Urk, unfortunately, you didn't do a whole lot of good today, but you didn't do a whole lot of bad either, so...
There was nothing to do, nigga.
Yeah, there really wasn't. That's just kind of what today's session was.
I found a thing.
Oh, where's that